And the Golden Globe goes to Ben Affleck, Argo.
In the captivating world of Hollywood, where stories unfold in grand fashion, emerges Benjamin Affleck, a unique narrative all on his own. Affleck's journey spans acting, writing, and directing, creating a story that breaks the mold. Imagine young Affleck in The Voyage of the Mimi.
Massachusetts. This is a place where some of the writers from Voyage of the Mimi came to learn about things like hypothermia. The people here study how humans react in different kinds of environments.
Growing alongside Matt Damon and reaching the pinnacle with
Look, you're my best friend, so don't take this the wrong way. In 20 years, if you're still living here, coming over my house to watch the Patriots game, still working construction, I'll fucking kill you.
Good Will Hunting, or a roller coaster ride through Armageddon and Pearl Harbor, or captivating return as George Reeves in the mysterious Hollywood land, earning him the Volpe Cup for Best Actor. As he steps into the director's chair with Gone Baby Gone, his brilliance shines in The Town and Argo.
What's your middle name? What's your middle name? What's your middle name?
Leon?
Shoot him. He's an American spy. Look, they're gonna try to break you, okay? By trying to get you agitated. You have to know your resume back to front.
Securing the prestigious BAFTA and Academy Award for Best Picture, leaving an indelible mark on the silver screen and the world at large. So, who is this Ben Affleck, and how does his story intertwine cinema and philanthropy, creating an enduring legacy for all to witness? The boy who later grew into Benjamin Affleck tale begins in Berkeley, California, on August 15, 1972, where he was born. At 3, his family moved to Massachusetts, finally settling in Cambridge. His mother, a Harvard-educated teacher, and his father, an aspiring playwright, faced financial struggles. Affleck's childhood was marked by his father's alcoholism, leading to relief when his parents divorced at age 11. His father's descent into homelessness cast shadows over their lives. Despite the challenges, Affleck, raised in a politically active home, found solace in the arts. Inspired by his drama teacher, he delved into theater at Cambridge Renge and Latin High School. It was here that he formed a lifelong bond with Matt Damon, a friend since age 8. Their shared dreams of acting led them to auditions in New York, fueled by savings from a joint bank account. Affleck's academic journey was rocky, marked by high SAT scores but poor attendance. A brief stint studying Spanish at the University of Vermont ended with a fractured hip. At 18, he ventured to Los Angeles, briefly studying Middle Eastern affairs at Occidental College. Amidst personal struggles, Affleck's father sought rehabilitation, spending 12 years maintaining sobriety. Affleck, who first acted professionally at 7, faced uncertainty in his career choice. His mother, cautious of acting's insecurity, preserved his earnings for a college trust fund. Affleck's story is one of resilience and determination, navigating the shadows of personal struggles while chasing the glimmering lights of Hollywood stardom. Then isn't it surprising that a young boy from Cambridge evolved into a Hollywood heavyweight? One might then start asking, but how did he even achieve all this popularity? In the realm of Hollywood dreams, Ben Affleck's journey wasn't scripted by a desire for fame or a family's pursuit of fortune. It began with a stroke of chance, a 7-year-old boy finding himself in an indie film called The Dark End of the Street in 1981, under the guidance of a family friend. And thus, his childhood acting ventures unfolded sporadically, yet remarkably. The pinnacle was the PBS children's series The Voyage of the Mimi in 1984, where Affleck shone as its star from ages 8 to 15, splitting his time between Massachusetts and Mexico.
You C.T. Granville?
Yes, sir.
You always put people out of sorts?
No, sir.
Well, you put me out of sorts. I was all over that bus station.
The driver let me out here. Told him about your boat.
And as adolescence beckoned, Affleck's screen presence expanded to after-school specials like Wanted, A Perfect Man in 1986.
On the next after-school special,
I just think you should have someone. Like, you shouldn't be alone.
Danny wants to find a date for his mom.
40, masters in English, writing a novel, and never been married.
Dad, there he is!
Madeline Kahn stars in Wanted, the Perfect Guy.
Don't wait up, okay?
A TV film titled Hands of a Stranger in 1987.
Pay by tomorrow. He's going to send one set of photos to the principal and another to your husband.
And even a 1989 Burger King commercial.
Hello?
Hi, is this Burger King?
Yeah, this is Burger King.
Would you deliver a chef salad?
For you? Absolutely.
When hunger calls, there's only one way to have it your way.
Jeff?
Dad? Because at Burger King, when you want to give people what they want, sometimes,
Be right home.
you've got to break the rules.
And in post-high school, he briefly pursued acting in New York before delving into directing student films while studying at Occidental College in Los Angeles. His early acting career is better described as a series of knock-around parts. From playing Patrick Duffy's son in Daddy in 1991,
What ended up happening is that he hurt me and he destroyed us.
It was a snap reaction. I mean, you hurt him in the same place my mother did when she left.
I told him that if I took the play, I would commute. I would come home every
My
week.
mother said the same thing. And once she got in her car and drove away, she never came home again.
to an uncredited basketball player in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer film of 1992. Another notable role as a high school bully in Richard Linklater's Dazed and Confused in 1993, which showcased Affleck's likability and intelligence, earning him admiration from Linklater, who demystified the filmmaking process for him.
Remember me, you pig?
Ben's turning point came with the starring role of an aimless art student in Glory Days that was shot in 1995. His affably mopey performance, as described by the New York Times, struck a balance between obnoxious and sad sack.
You could have had one of these. Huh?
Hey, we got free pizza and beer.
Did you get off my nuts? You waving at you?
Yeah.
Collaborating with filmmaker Kevin Smith in Mallrats in 1995 led to a friendship that alleviated Affleck's concerns of being typecast.
That's a great story you got there.
Thanks. Listen, I'm trying to spend my lunch hour with my lady friend here, okay? So, that should beat it.
And Ben's concerns dissolved completely with the lead role in the romantic comedy Chasing Amy in 1997, heralding Affleck's breakthrough. Praised by critics for his wonderful ease and suave good looks with cool comic timing, he had transcended the fear of locker-throwing roles. The success of Good Will Hunting in 1997, a script born out of Damon and Affleck's desire to create an acting reel, marked a pivotal moment for Ben in his career. The screenplay, penned during improvisation sessions, drew from their experiences in Cambridge. After a dispute with Castle Rock, Miramax stepped in and the film finally went into production, directed by Gus Van Sant. When Good Will Hunting unfurled its smart and touching screenplay, critics like Janet Maslin of the New York Times lauded its brilliance, while Emmanuel Levy of Variety found it a blend of funny, nonchalant, moving, and angry. Jay Carr of the Boston Globe praised Ben Affleck's role as Damon's working-class friend, noting the beautifully nuanced tenderness he brought to the character. Their collaborative effort earned them the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay, making Affleck, at 25, the youngest ever to win an Oscar for screenwriting. As this dreamlike chapter unfolded, Affleck faced skepticism during the casting of Armageddon in 1998. Michael Bay, the director, initially dismissed him as a geek, but producer Jerry Bruckheimer saw stardom in him. Affleck underwent physical transformations, shedding weight and getting his teeth capped. The film, where he starred alongside Bruce Willis as a blue-collar driller tasked with averting an asteroid collision, soared at the box office, and Affleck's charm didn't go unnoticed. In the same year, Affleck showcased versatility as an arrogant English actor in Shakespeare in Love, a period romantic comedy starring his then-girlfriend, Gwyneth Paltrow. Critics praised his comedic flair, with Lyle Lowenstein of Variety suggesting that comedy might be his true calling.
What is the play and what is my part?
One moment, sir.
Who are you?
I'm the money.
Then you may remain, so long as you remain silent. Pay attention.
The success continued with Forces of Nature in 1999, a romantic comedy opposite Sandra Bullock, where Affleck's self-effacing comic turn earned acclaim. Affleck's reunion with Damon in Kevin Smith's Dogma marked another on-screen triumph. The duo played fallen angels, bringing enthusiasm to Smith's smart talk and wild imaginings.
They're fucking angels. Yeah, I'd say there's a pretty good chance. What do you say, Rufus? We're gonna be liquidated?
You haven't thought about the consequences of your re-entry!
Consequences, schmonsequences. Guess what? We're going home, okay? No matter whose pride it may hurt.
It's not a matter of pride, stupid!
Loki, kill a girl. What do you...
The late 90s saw Affleck navigating genres, from ensemble comedies like 200 Cigarettes to the animated Joseph, King of Dreams, and the romantic drama Bounce. The early 2000s witnessed Affleck's foray into directorial aspirations as he shadowed John Frankenheimer during the pre-production of Reindeer Games in year 2000. Critics noted his likable quality and unexpected casting choice in the film. He diversified his roles in movies like Boiler Room in that same year 2000, providing a comedic twist to Alec Baldwin's performance, and the romantic drama Bounce opposite Paltrow. Despite the critical derision of Pearl Harbor in year 2001, Affleck's journey continued with parodies, cameos, and supporting roles in films like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and The Sum of All Fears.
Why am I not surprised that you know her name?
Our friend William thought I was a spy. Of course, he could never prove it.
You never told me you were friends.
Ben Affleck, once a constant presence in tabloids, found himself under an even brighter spotlight in 2003 due to his high-profile relationship with Jennifer Lopez. As GQ put it, he became the world's most overexposed actor. This surge in tabloid fame coincided with a string of poorly received films that marked a challenging phase in his career. First on this roller coaster was Daredevil, released in 2003, where Affleck portrayed the blind superhero. Despite being a commercial success, critics had a mixed response. Elvis Mitchell of the New York Times commented on Affleck feeling lost in the role, with only scenes opposite Jon Favreau showing a playful side. Affleck himself later expressed regret about this film, marking it as his only cinematic misstep.
For real? Yeah, it's for real. What do you want?
Justice.
The turbulent year continued with Giggly, that was released in 2003, a romantic comedy co-starring Jennifer Lopez. Almost universally panned, critics, including Manohla Dargis of the Los Angeles Times, questioned Affleck's ability to navigate through subpar material. Despite the film's poor reception, Affleck remained loyal to director Martin Brest, defending him as one of the really great directors.
Hello.
Hi.
May I be of some assistance?
Well, that remains to be seen.
Wrapping up 2003, Affleck took on the role of a reverse engineer in the sci-fi thriller Paycheck, where critics acknowledged his self-deprecating charm. The critical battering continued into 2004 with Jersey Girl, where Affleck played a bereaved husband in a romantic comedy directed by his longtime collaborator, Kevin Smith. Stephen Holden of the New York Times described Affleck's talent as having curdled amid his growing tabloid notoriety.
What are your intentions?
Huh?
What are your intentions with my daughter? Do you plan on marrying her?
I don't know.
Later that year, he starred in the holiday comedy Surviving Christmas, earning acknowledgement for his portrayal of a character befitting his off-screen persona. And at this point, Affleck faced a conundrum. The quality of scripts dwindled, negative press took a toll, and he decided to take a hiatus from his acting career. A Los Angeles Times piece explored the downturn in his career, noting the industry's muted response to his struggles. The narrative shifts in 2006, marking Affleck's emergence as a director with his role as Superman actor George Reeves in Hollywoodland. Critics praised his nuanced portrayal, signaling a potential career revival. His feature film directorial debut in 2007, Gone Baby Gone, set in a gritty Boston neighborhood, garnered enthusiastic reviews, showcasing Affleck's newfound prowess behind the camera.
Really, for me, it was about not losing that. You know, it was so present and vibrant in the spirit of the book, and I wanted to maintain that, the integrity of what he had done there, and I wanted to do it in a way that didn't feel like it was fake. So I went and just actually shot the real place with the real people, because I felt like there was no way to fake it. You either did it real, and that was right, or you just don't do it at all.
Intent on emphasizing directing, Affleck continued to show his acting skills in a few films, receiving praise for his chemistry with Jennifer Aniston in He's Just Not That Into You in 2009, and a notable performance in the ensemble cast-off The Company Men in 2010. That time in Affleck's journey was a tale of highs and lows, from tabloid frenzy and cinematic missteps to a directorial renaissance and a renewed focus on storytelling, both in front of and behind the camera. In the aftermath of the moderately successful Gone Baby Gone, Ben Affleck found himself in a fruitful partnership with Warner Brothers, given the liberty to choose from the studio's array of scripts. Opting for the crime drama The Town in 2010, an adaptation of Chuck Hogan's novel Prince of Thieves, Affleck took on the roles of director, screenwriter, and actor. The unexpected box office triumph and critical applause marked a turning point in Affleck's directorial journey. A.O. Scott of the New York Times commended his skill and self-confidence as a serious director, and Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times acknowledged Affleck's directorial prowess. In tandem with his newfound success, Affleck, along with Damon, saw their production company, Pearl Street Films, enter a first-look deal with Warner Brothers in 2010. Energized by this, Affleck delved into his next directorial venture, Argo, in 2012, a CIA thriller where he played a central role. The film, depicting a covert mission to rescue U.S. diplomats during the 1979 Iran hostage crisis, secured both critical acclaim and commercial triumph. Affleck's multifaceted contribution led to an array of awards, including the prestigious Golden Globe, BAFTA, and Directors Guild of America Award for Best Director. The subsequent year witnessed Affleck exploring diverse roles, from his romantic lead in Terrence Malick's To the Wonder to a poker boss in the thriller Runner Runner, released in 2013, where his portrayal was hailed as a musical masterpiece by Betsy Sharkey of the Los Angeles Times.
This is your job. You understand? You want a clear conscience? Go start a charity. But if you want your own island, and your boss says you gotta go out there and take a beating, go out there, take it, come back to work, and say, do you need me to do it again?
Notably, Affleck starred in David Fincher's psychological thriller Gone Girl in 2014, delaying his directorial project. Fincher, impressed by Affleck's intelligence and experience with media misrepresentation, cast him as the lead. This collaboration garnered acclaim for Affleck's controlled and nuanced performance. As the trajectory of Affleck's career evolved, the revival of Project Greenlight in 2015, a brainchild of Affleck and Damon, marked their return to television production, a testament to their enduring influence in the entertainment industry. In the realm of cinema, Ben Affleck's journey through 2016 to 2019 unfolds as a tale of both triumphs and tribulations. Despite his flourishing reputation as a director, the unexpected choice of portraying Batman in the 2016 superhero film Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice raised eyebrows. Dave Itzkoff of the New York Times deemed it a bewildering choice. However, Affleck's performance defied skepticism, earning acclaim for his winningly cranky, charismatic presence in the Variety publications.
Well, here I am. Bruce, please. I was wrong. You have to listen to me. Lex wants us.
Following this unexpected turn, Affleck delved into the role of an autistic accountant in the action thriller The Accountant, released in 2016. The film, despite commercial success, sparked queries about Affleck's commitment from critics like Stephen Holden of the New York Times.
You think if you don't fight back, then maybe they'll like you. Stop picking on you, calling you a freak. Victim or not, make a decision.
As the saga continued, Affleck embarked on his directorial venture Live by Night in 2016, an adaptation of Dennis Lehane's novel, which failed to resonate with audiences and critics alike. The film's reception, described as a fascinating mess by David Sims of The Atlantic, cast shadows on Affleck's directorial prowess, although certain action sequences underscored his camera finesse.
We're gonna rain bloody hellfire down on you and all you love.
So you're threatening me with people who are more powerful than you?
Exactly.
What the fuck am I talking to you for?
The roller coaster continued with the superhero film Justice League, released 2017, where Affleck reprised his role as Batman. The troubled production, marked by directorial changes and personal struggles, garnered mixed reviews, with Todd McCarthy of The Hollywood Reporter suggesting Affleck seemed disinterested.
The what? That we could raise a monster like Luther did?
We have tech Luther's never even seen.
Superman is dead. We all wish he weren't.
We don't know what state he's in. We know we can't bring him back. But this is science beyond our limits.
Amidst this tumult, Affleck faced personal challenges, with a hiatus in 2017 due to alcoholism relapse. He stepped down from The Batman, citing an inability to crack the story.
The habit of doing this, whatever it is, and compulsive behavior. It's like if you limit alcohol or alcohol and drugs, it's a story of certain segment of society. If you look at the people that overeat, eat their fucking feelings, and end up just as unhealthy, it's a lot more. If you look at people who shop and gamble, or have sex, or relationships, or use the fucking phone, we're very programmed to seek out rewards and get compulsive about it, gamble, whatever. Nonetheless, it's fucking hard because you've taught yourself this is the only way to ease my pain. I'm in pain, this is the only way to make it better.
The drug trafficking thriller Triple Frontier faced delays to accommodate his health treatment. The subsequent release prompted reflections on the sad Affleck narrative, suggesting an intriguing interplay between reality and artistry. In 2019, Affleck made a cameo in Jay and Silent Bob reboot, reconnecting with Kevin Smith after years. He also played a supporting role in Dee Reese's political thriller The Last Thing He Wanted in 2020, met with critical disapproval. However, a phoenix rose from the ashes of setbacks with Affleck's starring role in The Way Back, released 2020, a sports drama mirroring his personal struggles. Praised for its rawness, subtlety, and vulnerability, the film captured the essence of a man navigating life's tumultuous terrain. Affleck's dedication, shooting post-rehab, and the movie's meta-angle created a unique narrative. Though the COVID-19 pandemic altered the movie's trajectory, releasing it on demand earlier than planned. Affleck's portrayal garnered him a Best Actor nomination at the 2021 Critics' Choice Awards. The year also saw a return to Justice League, with Snyder's director's cut featuring a newly filmed scene with Affleck. In the most recent chapters of Ben Affleck's cinematic journey, the actor embraced compelling supporting roles that showcased his versatility and storytelling prowess, stepping into 2021 in Ridley Scott's The Last Duel. Collaborating on the screenplay with longtime friend Matt Damon and Nicole Holofcener, Affleck brought to life the wonderfully skeezy Pierre.
I will not be patronized by this squire who lies about court, waiting to be fated with gift upon gift upon gift.
Ben continuing to assume the role of a substitute father figure in George Clooney's The Tender Bar. Premiering at the London Film Festival, the film showcased Affleck's intelligence and charm. Pete Hammond of Deadline praised Affleck's portrayal as one he was born to play, delivering an unforgettable uncle portrait. This performance earned Affleck nominations for the Golden Globe Award and Screen Actors Guild Award for Best Supporting Actor. The year 2022 brought a thrilling collaboration between Affleck and Ana de Armas in Adrian Lyne's Deep Water, an adaptation of Patricia Highsmith's novel. The film, released on Hulu, garnered mixed reviews, with Justin Chang of the Los Angeles Times acknowledging Affleck's prowess in portraying the emasculated dreamboat. Adam Naiman of The Ringer recognized Affleck's evolved charisma, transforming from a callow frontrunner to a grizzled and deepened actor.
You see, Vic never drinks.
I drink sometimes.
Sometimes I think he's not normal. Because normal people can let go.
Do you wish that I were normal, Melinda?
His directorial endeavors took center stage with Air, a film exploring Nike's signing of Michael Jordan. Premiering at the 2023 SXSW Film Festival, Air received critical acclaim and marked the inaugural release from Affleck and Damon's independent production company, Artists Equity. Affleck, as CEO, expressed the company's commitment to profit sharing among stakeholders, pioneering a new model in the film industry.
I mean, if you look at him, if you really look at Jordan, like I did, you're gonna see exactly what I see.
Which is what?
The most competitive guy I have ever seen. He is a fucking killer.
Shifting gears, Affleck delved into the action thriller genre as a detective in Robert Rodriguez's Hypnotic, released in May 2023. Notably, he made a cameo appearance as Batman in The Flash and was poised to reprise the role in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, only to find his scenes deleted. As the saga unfolds, Ben Affleck continues to weave a narrative that transcends screens, demonstrating resilience, versatility, and an enduring commitment to the craft of storytelling as he pursues his career.
These scars we have make us who we are. We're not meant to go back and fix them.
needs to be fixed. Take it from an old guy who's made a lot of mistakes.
Picture a young Ben navigating the hallways of high school, where the symphony of his heart found its first rhythm in tune with Cheyenne Rothman. 7 years of youthful ardor weathered storms, but as Ben stepped into the spotlight of acting, corridors were left behind, and Rothman assumed the role of a movie director. The cinematic journey continued, threading Affleck's life with Gwyneth Paltrow. Co-stars in films like Bounce and Shakespeare in Love, their shared screens spun a tale of 3 years, culminating in an amicable split. Yet the bonds of friendship endured beyond the scripted romance. Enter the era of Bennifer, a chapter where Ben and Jennifer Lopez's love story unfolded on the set of Giggly in 2002. Engaged and adored by fans, their narrative faced a tumultuous turn after a postponed wedding, echoing the unpredictable twists of a gripping screenplay that was never filmed as both Ben and Jennifer went their separate ways. Another love chapter opens from the enchantment of movie scenes to the reality of marital bliss. Ben Affleck's love story with Jennifer Garner unfolded on the set of Pearl Harbor in 2001. A decade-long journey bore witness to the birth of 3 children, yet despite earnest efforts, their love met its final curtain in a 2018 divorce, just a day shy of their 10th anniversary. And in 2017, television producer Lindsay Shukus entered Ben's life, and for 2 years, their off-screen affair waltzed with the pressures of hectic schedules, eventually taking its final bow. In the year 2018, an encounter brought model and vet technician Shauna Sexton into Affleck's orbit. Despite a fleeting spark, the age gap dimmed the flame too soon. Amid the backdrop of the COVID-19 pandemic, Ben's path intertwined with actress Ana de Armas on the set of Deep Water. The isolation became their canvas, yet diverging ambitions led to the curtain fall on their brief affair. Affleck's love life, a saga of peaks and valleys, resonates with the notion that even the brightest stars endure eclipses. As life's screenplay unfurls, the chapters of Affleck's romantic journey etch themselves into the ever-evolving script of his extraordinary life. Just as in the early 2000s, the world was captivated by the love story of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, affectionately known as Bennifer. Their journey, sparked on the set of Giggly in 2001, evolved into a romantic spectacle by 2002, earning the moniker Bennifer in the media. Despite a delayed 2003 wedding and a breakup in 2004, Affleck and Lopez remained connected, publicly expressing admiration for each other. As media scrutiny and challenges surrounded them, Affleck valiantly defended their love, acknowledging his role in the public eye. The unexpected revival of Bennifer in 2021 led to a second engagement in 2022, culminating in a spontaneous Las Vegas wedding and a grand celebration in Georgia. Affleck embracing his new role as a stepfather adds another layer to their enduring love story, demonstrating that love can conquer adversity. Ben Affleck has 3 children: Violet Affleck, Serafina Elizabeth Rose, and Samuel Garner. Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck, although divorced, make co-parenting their priority, always making sure on any celebrations for the sake of their children, they are both present. Away from the media and his film career, the Oscar-winning actor is a philanthropist that always wants to help others. Everyone always has a confidant or a friend whom they kind of trust and who knows them more than others. And such a person in Ben Affleck's life is his friend Matthew Page Damon, who is an important figure in any story that bears Ben's name, as they have been childhood friends. He is an uncle to the Affleck children. They both share the same interests and career, constantly boast of each other, and show support. In the vast tapestry of Ben Affleck's life, from the days of his early childhood to the dazzling heights of Hollywood fame, there exists a narrative often concealed from the glaring spotlight, a story that eludes the awareness of many, courtesy of media houses and bloggers who either remain oblivious or choose not to report on these lesser-known facets. Beneath the facade of the perfect gentleman lies a chapter of struggle. In 2001, Benjamin confronted the shadows of alcoholism, seeking refuge in therapy. It's a side of Affleck that stands in stark contrast to his on-screen persona. Charlie Sheen, his co-entertainer, offered a supportive hand, driving him to therapy in Malibu. In an act of empathy and understanding, Affleck reciprocated the kindness by extending a helping hand to Lindsay Lohan during her own journey through rehab. In the echoes of Ben Affleck's life, the unsung tales unfold, revealing a man who, beyond the dazzling lights of Hollywood, remains a multifaceted individual navigating the complexities of existence with resilience, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to the values that define him, even as he pursues his dreams. In the complex landscape of health, Ben Affleck courageously confronts the shadows of anxiety and depression, embarking on a journey that began with antidepressants at the age of 26. His openness extends to the realm of addiction, where he candidly admits to being a recovering alcoholic, navigating the path to recovery through a 12-step program. Woven into Affleck's story is a tapestry of family history marred by alcoholism, with two alcoholic grandparents and a grandmother tragically succumbing to addiction. The specter of substance abuse looms large. Affleck's personal struggle with alcohol, starting in his youth, prompted intervention, leading to sobriety in his mid-20s. Supported by his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, Affleck's public journey through relapses, interventions, and residential treatments reflects the tumultuous roller coaster of addiction and recovery. Despite setbacks, he remains resilient, emphasizing the transient nature of labels and urging others not to let addiction define their identity. Affleck's narrative, showcased during the press tour for The Way Back,
to me was just that as an acting role, it was really challenging. It's definitely the kind of part I couldn't have played, certainly not when I was starting out, maybe not even 10 years ago. It's the kind of role that, you know, for me as an actor, and there are all kinds of different actors and some of them can do incredible things, that, like, for me, I have to be able to connect to some life experience to bring that to bear in the role. And so the more life experience I've had, the more ups and more downs, particularly from challenges, from pain, from, you know, comes growth. And I've learned more things about myself, and so I thought, you know, I had more to bring to bear performance-wise. And I was interested in doing dramas about real people that, yes, presented challenges and difficulties in realistic ways, but also were inspiring and suggested that, you know, life can get better, because it absolutely can. And, you know, so I saw this mainly as like a real acting test for me, and it ended up being something kind of more and became a movie that's actually quite meaningful to me personally as well.
In 2004, Ben Affleck took part in the California State Poker Championship and won the top prize of over $300,000. This victory allowed him to qualify for the 2004 World Poker Tour final tournament, showcasing his poker skills on a big stage. In the mid-2000s, Affleck joined high-stakes poker games organized by Molly Bloom, alongside other celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire. These games were not your usual friendly rounds, but rather serious, big-money affairs. However, Affleck's gambling journey faced a hiccup in 2014. While playing blackjack at the Hard Rock Hotel in Las Vegas, he was asked to stop. The reason? His series of wins made the casino staff suspicious that he might be counting cards. Counting cards is a legal strategy in gambling, but casinos generally don't like it. Affleck has always denied any rumors of having a gambling addiction, firmly stating that they are not true. So, while Affleck enjoys the thrill of the game and has some impressive wins under his belt, he's also faced a bit of drama in the gambling world. It's a reminder that even celebrities have their share of interesting stories when it comes to trying their luck at the casino tables. Ben Affleck's family history is a rich blend of English, Welsh, Scottish, and German roots, with a hint of Irish heritage. The narrative takes a captivating turn with the story of Affleck's maternal great-great-grandfather, Heinrich Bolt. At the age of 12, Bolt stumbled upon the Crimson Disc, creating a historical mystery as he later immigrated from Prussia in the late 1840s, leaving an indelible mark on Affleck's family tree. In 2014, Affleck delved into his ancestry on the PBS series Finding Your Roots, uncovering a challenging revelation. His ancestor was a slave owner in Georgia. Affleck grappled with this connection to a troubling past, acknowledging the complexity of history. Despite his discomfort, the story faced its own twists, with leaked emails from the 2015 Sony email hacking scandal exposing Affleck's unease and influencing the show's editing. Adding an unexpected twist, the New England Historic Genealogical Society revealed in 2009 that Affleck shares a surprising kinship with the 44th President Barack Obama as distant 11th cousins. This revelation injects political intrigue into Affleck's diverse family saga, illustrating the intricate and interconnected threads of his ancestry. In 2017, amid the Me Too movement, Ben Affleck faced accusations from two women regarding inappropriate behavior. Actress Hilary Burton disclosed an incident from 2003 on TRL Uncensored, stating Affleck wraps his arm around me and comes over and tweaks my left boob. Affleck promptly apologized on Twitter for his inappropriate actions. Makeup artist Anna Marie Tendler detailed another encounter at a Golden Globes party in 2014, alleging Affleck grabbed my ass. These allegations unfolded against the backdrop of the Harvey Weinstein scandal. Affleck, pledging to donate future profits from his early Miramax films to sexual assault victim charities, claimed he knew Weinstein was sleazy and a bully. However, actress Rose McGowan disputed Affleck's stance, asserting she informed him about Weinstein's misconduct in 1997. Affleck, in response, denied any knowledge in leaked emails. Despite tensions, in 2019, Affleck expressed support for McGowan, acknowledging her courage. McGowan, in 2020, clarified her stance, emphasizing the broader issue of complicity in Hollywood's culture. The narrative unfolds as a complex chapter, reflecting the intricate dynamics of the Me Too era. In the end, the story of Ben Affleck stands as a testament to the multifaceted nature of life, filled with love, struggles, triumphs, and the constant pursuit of self-discovery.